Alrighty guys, just checking my mic, give me a second. Alright guys, so I'm not gonna do my intro because I already did it already before, but I just wanted to apologize for earlier towards the end of the video. I felt stressed playing that part of that game. Um and I was really hyped about trying to finish the game with you guys because it did look like I was pretty close to the end of the game. And the same thing happened specifically to myself with Black Myth Wukong. Like, no joke. I started the game, I was doing very well, defeating the bosses, doing really well, leveling myself up, and all these other things. And then when I got to like closer to the end of the game of chapter 4, the end of chapter 4, before I can go into chapter 5, it's like I can't even do anything, and I'm raging, I'm stressed, I'm frustrated because I can't beat it, and I'm like literally watching another YouTuber that literally plays insanely amount of Call of Duty games. He's one of the YouTubers that does not play the like games like Black Myth Wukong, and he's literally farther than I am now, and I'm literally sitting here trying to figure out like how the fuck does a dude that plays 24/7 Call of Duty streams be able to beat a boss that I can't even fucking beat? I don't get it. But I just thought, I might just hop on some Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and then just play Tomb Raider, and just try to figure out what to do with this game, or just I'm just gonna be kind of continuing where I left off. Um, like I've already beat this game once, but I'm kind of like just replaying it again. Um, but um, but I just wanted to pretty much play a game that I know that I can play and beat. So yeah, so my main thing is that I wanted to finish my stream with you guys, but it's gonna be a different game. It's gonna be pretty much the Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So just kind of wanted to let you guys know. So, because like I said, it's not that I don't like that game. It's just that when I get frustrated, I say things that I don't mean or things that I don't want to say, and that's why I needed to end my stream soon, and then take a little break, breathe, and then personally, I just wanted to just get into a different game just so I don't have to get frustration, because to be honest, I was pretty much saying an actual truth about the latency when it comes to playing games on a big screen like this one right here. Um, and it's kind of the reason why I'm pushing myself of trying to get a PC with a monitor, specifically for that reason, because and that's why I'm also planning on trying to get an OLED TV, is because when I'm watching a TV show or movie, I can watch it on OLED, and then when I watch or play video games, I can literally play on the monitors between my PlayStation or my between my PlayStation and my PC through the monitor. So then, the latency of that one, because 1 millisecond response time is the best way to play video games. Yeah, I've really been noticing that a lot because when I play games like my GameCube, for example, when I play on my GameCube, I feel relaxed. I feel relaxed playing NBA 2K or NBA Streets Volume 1. I am very relaxed when I play Narnia: The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. But when I play games on a bigger screen that I'm not used to, because of the latency being very high up there and not 1 millisecond, there's always going to be, and I feel like that's where most of my stress comes in. And for people that are just joining, I did change the game, so like I'm kind of playing a different game right now, though. Um, but it doesn't matter because that person was. But it's whatever. So yeah, so the latency is a big imparter. So like for example, when I am gonna keep my character like this. So I'm gonna press up a little. It's gonna be easier definitely if I show it to you guys like through like a camera, but because I don't have a camera and I'm streaming through my phone right now, I can't really show it to you guys. But I feel like one day I feel like I wanted to show you guys. A lot of people should know this by now, by looking into this kind of stuff. But yeah, so when I press up, I'm gonna press it. 3, 2, 1. See, there was a little lag. So, um,
Something's still holding the supplies up.
so that's the, um, so that's the, like I said, that's the difference between, playing on a big screen and playing on, what was it? Playing on a big screen, and playing on a,
Yes! Now I can get my gear back.
yeah, big screen or on a monitor. So,
Why didn't I pack all my equipment together?
I don't remember putting subtitles on the game. Actually, to be honest, I am actually doing that too.
Anyone? Come in.
Miguel? Where are you? Damn.
So yeah, so for people that don't really play a lot of video games, and because they have a lot of other things to do, like going to work and all this other stuff, then you guys might not know this, but yeah, so when you're playing games like on, games like on the monitor, and then you're playing games like, Overwatch 2 or games like, Overwatch 2, Destiny 2. Well, no, that one you don't really need latency. Big one, Lollipop Chainsaw. There are some parts in the game of Lollipop Chainsaw that you need at least 1 millisecond response time, because when it comes to response times, you want to, it's like I said, like just like a regular campaign game, just one little tap, there can always be a little bit of lag to it. And that's the part that sometimes gets a little confusing when it comes to gamers. But for people like me that play too much video games, like I kind of know this kind of situation. And oh, did I just come for that one? And so yeah, so I'm definitely, it's the reason why I'm kind of really, cannot wait to play, games on a monitor again. I do actually have a monitor, but I don't know how well the response time is. That's like the only thing I don't know. I'm trying to remember where I just dropped all that stuff. And yeah, and like that's why I wanted to, like, pretty much like I said, it's the reason why lately I have been raging a lot on streams, and I always like to try to apologize to you guys for those kind of situations, because like I said, the biggest reason of why this actually happens to me, yeah, so the reason why, like, things like this happens to myself is specifically because of I'm playing on a big screen. Like, I'm playing on like a 45. I'm trying to remember what like size TV I'm playing on right now. But my point right there is that I'm trying to. I feel like I would definitely be playing a lot better and stream better if I start playing games like on an actual monitor that has a 1 millisecond response time. Um, so I can get better with not racing and stuff. And I definitely want to get better. I definitely want to get better with that. Oh, I didn't meant to do that at all. Wow, that's fine. But yeah, no, I'm just I'm kind of good. I'm happy that I'm noticing it now, because like I feel like if I didn't notice that at all, like if I didn't do that stream earlier, I would not notice that like the response time is not good in that game, and maybe that's the reason why I'm dying so much, or why I rage a lot in my games. Um, so. Oh wait, no, wrong button. So yeah, so that's kind of what I wanted to kind of talk about a little bit within this stream for the nighttime stream, because you know, like I said, I want to get better with my streams, and not just my streams, but I want to be able to. Why did it go away? I just want to get better, and I think the best chances with that is by getting a monitor that can do 1 millisecond time, and who knows, maybe there might be an improvement in my gaming experience. And a lot of people always have suggested, they've all suggested to myself, like, oh my god, you should definitely try to get you know a, a a monitor, because then you could be able to, so you can be able to have the best experience when it comes to, video games experience. And, at first I didn't really believe them, to be fully honest. I actually really did not believe my friends for a while, because, I personally thought that I know video games more than anybody of my friends. But no, like, he talked to me and like told me about his experience from coming from playing a console and a TV to a PC to a monitor. Like yeah, PCs are definitely better than consoles. Don't get me wrong with that, but but as a just like a like, you know, for not about graphics, details, and all that stuff, but also about latency, like the milliseconds, like per like tap of your controller, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each one has this thing where like sometimes the latency goes really slow, sometimes not. Um, and so transitioning everything. And so yeah, so that's oh, I can't even get up there. So that's why, like, personally, in my personal opinion, I'm trying to, kind of, you know, see the bigger picture of that. You know, I used to play games on TV, because of back in the day, on the PS2, PS3, or, PS2, GameCube, N64, all those old OG consoles that are, better, in like every way possible. Um, but you look at the bigger picture and you notice that you can see a big difference when it comes to you know actual like difference, like, oh my god, I actually move insanely more faster, or the response time is like, oh my god, I'm not used to this, but I definitely
Miguel?
want to get used to this kind of thing.
I don't
So,
like this. Miguel? Where are you? Oh no. Miguel? Miguel?
so for example, like this game, Shadows of the Tomb Raider, is a phenomenal game. It is beautiful, and definitely for consoles, this is a very good game. But when it comes to, like I said, milliseconds, and if you really want to go into that detail stuff, my biggest suggestion would be to get the PC and then the monitor. Because like I said, luckily for me, I do have a monitor, but I don't know what kind of millisecond it is. Like if it's like 3, 5, because the higher it is, the higher the millisecond is, the more the late of turning your controller, or with your whatever you're using in your game. And that's a big thing. You always want to look at the bigger picture of that stuff. So, so that's what I'm kind of teaching myself right now, and I feel like I'm gonna see a bigger experience when it comes down to it, and I'm gonna be enjoying my games a lot more.
Miguel?
Like I said before too, like I do love. Wait, did I miss something? I hate when it does that. Do it again. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, didn't miss anything. So yeah, but kind of like what I was saying before, it's just like me, because my goal is myself getting an OLED TV right next to where my desk is right now. I have to get another table, sadly, but with me planning on getting an OLED TV right next to it, I'm trying to be able to have the best experience when it comes to games. So that's the biggest thing when it comes to video games. I feel like a teacher right now, because like like I said, I've been literally playing video games since the PS1. Like PlayStation, the experience and difference of, you know, like I said, length, the millisecond to, you know, the timing of when you turn your controller to, you know, turning your controller like this, or you know, moving your character. Like every detail of your experience counts when it comes to video games. And I think this day and age, it's the reason why there are so many gamers out there that rage. Plus myself, I'm saying that right now, as a gamer, I do rage because I mainly play on a big screen. I'm used to that. You know, I'm not used to small, tiny screens, except for the Nintendo Switch, because, you know, Switch, good, you know, Switch, okay, never mind. But, you know, you get the picture, you know, like, bigger screen means more latency, means that, the millisecond is going to be higher, and means that you're might not get, not every game's gonna have the best experience, but some games, like, you know, like this game, for example, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I actually beat this game on a big screen. You know, technically, actually, all the Tomb Raider games, the first Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Pretty much the whole saga of her saga. I fully completed her whole story physically on a big screen, and never you know, experienced latency whatsoever, like, you know, lag or reloading fast enough, or, you know, just different stuff. But there are games out there, like when it comes to games like Overwatch 2, Call of Duty, Lollipop Chainsaw. Like, there's a lot of different games and multiplayer games out there these day and age that if you play at a higher latency slash millisecond, some experience is not like, you know, because like I said, like, you know, back in the day, I actually beat Lollipop Chainsaw on the Xbox 360 because back in the day, TVs were not so damn big. You know, like right now we're like in the hundreds of size TVs. You know, like it's crazy. I don't know who will watch something on that or play video games on that kind of TV. That's kind of crazy. I can understand movies, because dude, I would love a 100-inch TV on my wall in my room, so I can go to sleep looking like I'm sleeping in a theater. That actually sounds cool right now. But back to what I was really talking about. But yeah, no, I used to play on small screens, and I think that's the thing is that I'm trying to teach myself right now, is that the more chances of myself just really trying to focus on, I need to focus on small screens. I feel like it's the reason why when I play on my Switch, I love playing on my Switch. You know, I love playing Pokemon, I love playing Splatoon 3, I love playing, you know, Dreamlight Valley, Hogwarts Legacy, Red Dead Redemption. There are so many games on there that I have the best experience by playing on a small screen. You know, because the latency is good, the milliseconds fine, you know, everything is perfect on a small screen. But when it comes to games in your own home, like a big size TV that most people watch movies or TV shows on, playing video games, you know, like I said, some games you do have a good experience, some of them not. So, and that's pretty much what I definitely think it's going to change, is that I'm going to try to get myself a monitor, but also plan on trying to get the PC, because I love playing on my mouse and keyboard, because I actually own a mouse and keyboard, because some of my games on my PS5 actually could do mouse and keyboard, so, What's up? No, no. And we're in Jungle Book. We are in Jungle Book. I didn't just notice that. Come on, listen. And that's the tiger and Tarzan. She's like, okay, come on, bitch. Fuck you. Oh. So yeah, so I just you know, I'll even maybe like show like a comparison video on through my phone and stuff.
Got to be careful here.
Aw, look at that monkey. Freaking laughing at me, bitch. Shove a damn banana up your booty. But yeah, no, like, and don't get me wrong, like, I love playing on my PS2, I love playing on my GameCube, because that's what started playing video games in the first place. But I feel like, you know, I personally feel like, I don't really like that game. I didn't want. Come on, boy. Plus, another big reason lately that of my experience. Don't smell my boobs. Yes. If I don't. It's like they're having a conversation eye to eye. They're like, yeah, you a bitch. No, you a bitch. Why walking away, bitch? Oh, that's your experience right there. No, really. Told you I'm in the shadow. All covered. But yeah, so, but yeah, what I was trying to say was, like, knowing that, like, I understand that, you know, I love playing on my old school consoles, and I will always continue to play on my old school consoles, but, the recent thing that I've been dealing with a lot lately, on my systems, pretty much my PS5 specifically, but since like the beginning of PS4 era is was that I had to deal with, most people have too, drift issue. And that's a big issue in the gaming industry that I don't understand why PlayStation
That's
has
part of the
never
wreckage.
figured out
Jonah!
what the fuck to do with it. you know, and you look at PC where you have like not a mouse, a keyboard that you go boop 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 and have a good time, and not have to worry about, okay, why am I having a drift issue? This and that. Because again, sometimes the drift issue is when you're looking around, or your drift issue is when you're the walking situation. So there is different kinds of drift issues when it comes to the controller. My friend actually recently had a drift issue on the D-pad that's next to the left stick of the moving this part where I'm able to do that. So I actually kind of almost forgot how to do this for a second, to be honest. And yeah, so I feel like doing PC mouse and keyboard for PCs is going to be a challenge for myself. But I definitely can see it being a big part of a bigger opportunity for myself, because there's still things that I'm still trying to understand myself, like I forgot to jump. I meant to push my controller forward. But yeah, so like I've had the experience with mouse and keyboard. Don't get me wrong. I've played Assassin's Creed Valhalla on mouse and keyboard on my PS5. Phenomenal experience on mouse and keyboard, but my brain hurts because I'm sitting so close to the biggest screen on the planet. Another game I have started a little bit of is Assassin's Creed Mirage. So I also have that game too. And so I've also had the best experience with that, except had annoying brain injury of sitting too close to the screen. So, kind of seeing these kind of, those kind of situations, plus the latency and the millisecond that I am also still having issues with a lot of my games. I feel like I can see myself personally, I don't know where I'm at. I don't even know where I just from. But yeah, no, I need to fuck them. I'm not a monkey. I just feel like the next chapter of my gaming experience, I feel like PC should be the right way.
The plane!
Okay. No.
Jonah! Are you there?
No. No, don't save me. I need to check down here. And so, yeah, so I just, like I said, I feel like I need to make my horizon bigger, because another big reason why I cannot wait to have a better experience with PC is because I have a Oculus Quest 2 that if I do, or when I do get my PC, I could actually play Steam VR games. right by just plugging it in. Because it used to be where you're not able to do that, but now there's an app that you have to download through I think you could do it through the VR part, but on your phone you can easily download it too, like right off the bat without even being on the VR. And dude, to experience a VR experience, I know there's supposed to be a new MetaQuest system coming out, a VR system coming out, that I'm very excited about because I wonder what's going to be different between the MetaQuest 3 and the new one. So I'm very excited for that. Another big thing that I'm pretty much excited for is really? I didn't even know there was a freaking thing over here. Man, there's a lot of stuff I didn't know what to do. And so yeah, so there's a lot of big open things that I could do with my gaming with just one piece, just with a basic PC. You know, it doesn't have to be like $1 million PC. You know, sooner or later it will be, but just not now. You know, because like I said, I need to plan on trying to, like, I want to get it a decent PC so then I can play a good decent amount of games. Like stuff like, you know, kind of like Tomb Raider or Destiny 2 or just stuff to like have fun. And you know, some of that library I'm going to be doing or collecting over time anyways because with Steam Deck I'm able to I am able to, you know, get new games before even having a PC. So then by the time I get the PC, I'm going to be having about, yeah, this is not creepy at all. There's just so much stuff, you know? There's so much stuff. What the fuck did I just grab? Explorer backpack. What the fuck is that? What is an Explorer backpack? What the fuck is that? Survival. Okay, so we got a survival cache back there. Yikes. Can I go back there? Well, let me grab this. I need that for my arrows. But yeah, no, I just, you know, the combination with myself playing on old school games and also enjoying newer generation games, you know, like, and don't get me wrong, you know, a lot of the OG games are starting to come to, you know, next-gen consoles, and I'm very happy about that, don't get me wrong. I'm very happy about that. Okay, so it's downstairs. And, you know, but to be fully honest, you know, they're not, those OG consoles or games are not really meant to be played on next-gen consoles. And I'll explain, if I'm not totally clear about that part. So, when it comes to, like, OG games, if you guys are trying to figure out what I'm talking about too, like, I'm talking about OG games like PS1, PS2, PS3, you know, because those games, you know, games and consoles don't really exist anymore, unless they get remastered or remade, like Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3, for example. You know, games, you know, so for, you know, my experience, not recently, but like, I think like a couple months ago, 2 or 3 months ago, I bought 2 PSPs. and I'm not talking about PSP games like actually on my PSP. I actually do own it on my PSP though, but I bought it on my PS5, just to check it out, see how it plays, and see how how good it is. If there's like any different, kind of thing. And those games are Dexter and Ratchet and Clank Size Map. Because I've actually never played Assassin's Creed or Ratchet and Clank Size Matter before. Because when I first played the game on my PS5, I was like, wow, Ratchet is sassy. Because he was mouthing off too much. Because I never played it before, so it was a cool experience to play the game on my PS5, but to be fully honest, I would rather play Ratchet & Clank Size Matter. Like, for example, myself, I'm a big Kingdom Hearts fan. I personally would rather play Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep on my PSP. Because I have Birth by Sleep, and I have the PSP. And I love that experience, because that's what it was meant to be. Don't get me wrong, the graphics look amazing with it being remake on the PS3 and through, PS4, but, like, that's just showing, like, how much extra money you have to put towards the other things that I technically already do, because like I said, I'm a big Kingdom Hearts fan. Like, I literally have the whole franchise literally on my Xbox, the whole franchise on my PlayStation, almost the whole franchise on Nintendo Switch, and then, knowing the recent announcement for Kingdom Hearts franchise coming to Steam, I don't have it in yet for Steam. I did get 1.5, 2.5 for Epic Games, but that was like the most valid decision I've ever made, because there was so many things wrong with that. Like, Epic Games, I feel like just didn't give a shit about them. Because, yeah, there were some issues. And, so there's like I said, you will see an experience when you see one. Because, like I said, like, when I play my games on my PS, like, Kingdom Hearts, for example. Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, I'm literally having a blast. Literally on my PS2. Even the games that I never get to see ever again, like Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Where the fuck is that game at being remaked or remastered? Like, come on. Like, that game, I would have bought that game instantly. But, I'm okay with it not coming out, because it's a masterpiece. It's literally a masterpiece from the GameCube era. Like, I literally have it. I even have the movie too. Not counting Disney Plus, but no, physical copy of like a DVD, sealed copy of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, of Wardrobe. I literally found at Goodwill. It's crazy. It's $3 sealed. But yeah, no, I have been enjoying the content, playing it on GameCube. Same thing with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I have, Spider-Man. I have, and it's the one that you fight Green Goblin. If you guys are trying to figure out which one I have for GameCube. And then for PS2, I have Harry Potter, Goblet of Fire. I have Kingdom Hearts 1. I have Kingdom Hearts 2. I have Iron Man. I have NFL Street, Volume 1 or 2. One of those. Not both of them, but just one of them. Because I don't have all my games in front of me. And then just recently, no joke, you guys, just recently, like this past week, I think on Wednesday, this past Wednesday, I went to GameStop to get more games, right? I found 2 pretty good games for my PS3, but then the third game is a masterpiece of the PlayStation 1 game, Spyro. The very first Spyro game. I lost my fucking mind when I saw that in that damn drawer. I'm like, oh, Spyro, PlayStation 1, Spyro. Take that, I'll give it to me. Let's go. I just, right off, I didn't even care how much money I had left over. Like, I was trying to save money to get me my lunch after I got some games. But then when I saw Spyro for the PS1, I lost it. Whew, I lost it. But now I actually have it in my home now. I literally have Spyro, the original first game of Spyro on the PS1. And I'm happy, you know? I'm happy to experience these games that I loved when I was growing up. And I even have, like, I literally have a TV for it because I have VHS movies, I have DVDs, Blu-rays. I'm a freaking media gorgeous person, I think. But still, you know, amazing games. But, you know, I really think a lot of people are not understanding about, like, the best seats, like, you know, I just don't know. It's just like, it's the same thing with Tomb Raider, actually, to be honest. Tomb Raider is another big of those games that, you know, phenomenal, you know, not, like, I love her saga. Her saga is insanely amazing. Intense and insane. Definitely the Shadow of the Tomb Raider is, whoo! Sometimes of this game I actually cried because I thought you know, some of the people in the game were gonna die, but then they don't. So, but yeah, no, it's just crazy. It's crazy stuff. I'm sorry I've just been talking, but that's how excited I am, you know? That's what I need to be excited.
I thought I got you killed.
But I have my mount here, so I'm good for now, too.
Hey, do you know what happened to Miguel?
He didn't make it.
100% not. Did not make it.
What's wrong with your arm?
Some sort of parasite. I was looking for some wormwood, but it doesn't grow around here.
Let me see.
Oh, hey, what are you doing?
If we leave it in there, it'll only get worse. Sit.
Damn. Well, this is survival.
You sure you know what you're doing?
I had something similar happen to me when I was a child in Egypt. I won't lie, it's gonna hurt.
Because remember Egypt in the older game.
You think that storm from earlier was the storm? The one from the mural?
I don't know.
I don't remember which one, though.
I think maybe we should stop and take stock. We've been pushing so hard forward. Flying into that storm.
I didn't think it was gonna be that bad.
Well, I should have insisted we turn back. I mean, I get it. You lock onto a problem and everything else just disappears.
Jonah.
Hey, I'm with you. It's my choice. Most of the time. But if we die, who stops the cataclysms? Who keeps Trinity from doing what they want?
Sometimes I feel like I have to keep going, and if I don't, then I'll just let everyone down. But maybe for the sake of a few hours, we could have turned back.
Ew.
Maybe we should give him a name. Eli?
Yeah.
My cousin. He's always trying to get under my skin.
Goodbye,
definitely-
Eli.
He definitely was under your skin.
Thanks.
We should go. If we can find Kawak Yaku, we can rest for the night.
Sounds good.
The thing that's really crazy that I still don't understand about this game is that this entire franchise, those two have been neck and neck with each other. How are they not in a relationship already?
I'm glad you stayed at the crash site.
Well, if you were out there, I wanted you to be able to find me. I had a flare gun, so...
Yeah, I think Miguel was heading toward it when...
Poor guy.
How'd you manage to get Eli in your arm anyway?
I was trying to figure out if the water was clean. Got my answer. Do you really believe in all that stuff you said about the cataclysm, the apocalypse?
I believe that if it is true, it's important enough to die for, or for Trinity to kill for.
So this is really about revenge?
No. When I took the key, I also felt a power pulling me towards something. It's real.
Well, now I can actually go do whatever I can over here. There'll be, there's the tomb and stuff over here. But yeah, no, see, the difference between me and a lot of people that I know is that, and I'm going to say this now, as like a respectful thing too, is that, so I have friends that I always talk about, like, you know, I want to get the next console, you know, I want to get the next console, I want to get the next console. But personally, the difference between me and some other people is that, you know, pretty much the difference is that the difference between me and my friends when it comes to video games is that I'm one of those people that really don't, you know, like, you know, with all these like OG consoles like PS1, PS2, PS3, GameCube, N64, you know, I don't take those games and systems granted, you know, like that's what made video games happen in the first place, you know.
No one's been through here in years.
You know, it's the same thing that is with, you know, movies. VHS is one of the big things that I definitely love, and I feel like I definitely feel like I feel like a lot of people are just like physically just forgetting about, like, you know, the new, like, the OG games. And I don't understand why, to be honest. And that's why I am going to let you guys know that there is, and I'm going to say this right now.
Oh, shit!
I'm going to say this right now. The vlog video that I told you guys about you know, my old OG consoles and games, that I was going to stream, is going to be a very big video. Pretty much as we are getting closer to the end of this year. I'm saying that right now. I'm very, very excited for what I'm going to be doing.
I should be able to reach the sarcophagus now.
You know, because like I said, like with the combination of, you know, I do still need to, I am planning on trying to get, you know, like Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and stuff. You know, I still need to get that, but to be honest, like kind of like after like about 1 or 2 games, like, yep, I'm dead. Wow, that was my fault. I didn't see the jump itself, so that was my fault. So yeah, so you know, after like about like 2 or 3 games, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna try to do personally, because like I said, there's so many games that I want to get, but I also still want to I want to get that video out of my OG consoles and games video, and to reveal you guys like what actual games and consoles I actually own and stuff, so. Really not that much. But yeah, so I'm definitely pretty excited about that video. Like I am definitely, like I am planning it. Like that's why I was saying like why so, but yeah, no, I just,
I think this is the way out.
Yep, that's the way out. It's weird that I haven't even noticed that before. When I first came in there. Alright. Our first thing. There's another one too, but it's like way over here. And I don't know, I think I could still get to it. Where's the campfire at? Oh yeah, I forgot. I think I have to the only way I think I could teleport it to it is if I'm at another campfire, sadly. I think. So what So is that the... I'm trying to figure out what is what. Because I know there was one over here somewhere. Oh, so Tomb is by itself. So yeah, no, I've actually been playing a lot on my GameCube and PS2, like a lot lately. Like just the other day, I literally watched like a movie on my PS2, and even like I said, like just watching a movie on my PS2 is like better than doing nothing with it. Let's go back up because crossing fingers I can actually teleport. If not, then I have to. I didn't even get to.
It's such a relief to have Jonah back, especially after Miguel. At least Jonah didn't ask what happened. The Jaguars. I don't want him to worry.
We have to stay sharp if we're gonna get ahead of Trinity.
But yeah, no, this is another reason why I like this game, because you can play like the OG character from the older Tomb Raider games in this game. It's like the first Tomb Raider game that you're able to kind of do this. Like an OG classic Tomb Raider playing in a new generation game kind of way. I just super crazy. But I do need to try to figure out how to get back. I think it's this one. I'm trying to go backwards because to get the other spot that I couldn't get to because I didn't have my personally I could come back here later though, but oh yeah. So I can't go back up. Wow, that actually kind of sucks. So that means I have to pretty much continue until the thing is fully available for myself to travel, fast travel back. Okay. So yeah, so I might just end my stream here because this is technically a best saves point right here. Um, but yeah, so like, you know, just wanted to kind of like tell you guys like, you know, just keep this in mind about when it comes to games. You know, I think the best way to prevent rage is by trying to figure out the situation of your gaming experience, and that is by, you know, making sure that you're playing on 1 millisecond if you're playing games like Call of Duty, Overwatch 2, or any kind of like OG games on a new generation console. Because like I said, back in the day, there was no such thing as drift issue. So keep that in mind. Um, so, but like I was saying before, um, definitely, definitely very excited to want, and I wanted to say this before, but then, like I said earlier, I was just really kind of getting into that stress mode, and I just want to just relax first for a little bit, and then, you know, now I can actually say it, but I am very excited about that video that I am planning on doing. It's gonna be, like I said, this video I think is gonna be pushed into like not November, but December, because like I said, I want to build up my money, specifically because I do want to get Black Ops 6. Plus, with my 5 TB hard drive, I do really want to definitely get um, um, you know, what was it? Get Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Because with Black Ops 6, I could be able to kind of last longer. And I mean last long. Like, I could last. I wouldn't even need to buy another game until next year, to be honest. And that's, like I said, so I could build up my OG consoles and games library that I'm going to be planning on doing. Because like I said, my plans is to get a PS1 with a good chunk of games, PS3 with a good chunk of games, um, and then maybe even find some more games for between my two game systems I have right now. Um, so, but you know, I'm not gonna get too far into it because, like I said, I want to build up my money and kind of have like a full video for you guys by December. Um, but you know, because like I said, I should be also working, and so um, what's today? Friday. So, so with today being Friday, I might stream tomorrow. Maybe with this game, I might do a part 2 for this game tomorrow. As like a, you know, to continue the story wise, just to hang out, just to play. Um, and then, like I said, because I do want to stream as much as possible, so I might stream tomorrow, like a full stream on this game tomorrow, and then also Sunday. But like I said, tomorrow and Sunday, I just want to let you guys know that it will be in the afternoon. Um, so I just kind of want to let you guys know about that. Because I have a friend coming over and I don't usually stream when I have my roommate and my friend out or coming over. So yeah, so I just want to let you know about that. um, but um, what else? What else was it? And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Because like, and I'll say it again, the reason why I'm trying to, you know, stream as much as possible is because with myself going to work within the upcoming couple months, I want to be able to stream as much as possible. And that's the reason why I'm excited about trying to get Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Because, you know, not for the multiplayer, I'm not going to be streaming multiplayer, but I will be streaming, actually I might try to stream multiplayer, but the only way that I'll do that is if I swap over to uh, my, my monitor. Uh, Specifically because, you know, so I can sit close to it, because with myself playing Black Ops 6, I do want to play the game from scratch, with mouse and keyboard. If I am planning on trying to, you know, play Call of Duty on PC soon, in the next year and stuff, like, I want to be able to, you know, personally be able to be already prepared for it, um, so yeah, so there's that. So, um, yeah, I'm excited, you know, because being able to get back into my OG games and, my, you know, to play on my consoles and stuff. Because like I said, like, I feel like, not that I don't want to stream so much, but like, when I do go to work, I am going to be pushing most of my focus towards handheld systems and, um, my old school consoles. Specifically because, like I said, like, with my old school consoles, I'm gonna be able to just like relax and play and like take breaks here and there, and then like come in my room and maybe watch a movie or something. That's pretty much my main focus, or is going to be my main focus when I do go to work. Um, and then like on the weekends, definitely stream on the weekends. Um, so But like I said, that's gonna be my goal, or that's pretty much gonna be my routine. Um, and that's kind of the reason why I want to get a lot more old school consoles and games, because then I have a variety of a lot of games and consoles to play with, during on the days that I don't, or the days that I do go to work. So, um, but like I said, I definitely, when I do stream only on the weekends, I will definitely stream a lot longer. Like, kind of like what my first video did with Lollipop Chainsaw, where I streamed like almost, I think almost like close to 6 hours. So, I'm not gonna stream that long though, but you know, I'm definitely gonna stream more longer than like a couple hours. Meaning that I will definitely, be, um, definitely streaming earlier, than I usually do. So, but like I said, that's only when I do go to work. Longer streams only on the weekends. And there's a good chance on Fridays, if I, again, I'll keep you guys updated. I'll just do that. I'll keep you guys updated. But yeah, so for now, guys, until the next video, pretty much tomorrow afternoon, um, gaming update shows up. I'm out too. I hope you guys have a great rest. If it's daytime for you guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Have a good night, sweet dreams. I just remember that. And if it's nighttime as of 9:53 p.m. Pacific time, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, sweet dreams. And I will see you guys tomorrow on part 2 of Classic Lara.